Here is a cool psychological hack that you can use in your speaking and nobody's talking about it. Create strategic ambiguity. What it means is if you're giving your information 100% clear, it is going to make your speech very boring and monotonous. So what you do is you present the information 85% clear, but leave 15% of space for ambiguity, for your audience to complete that information. And what you do by doing that is you will create something which psychologists call a desirable difficulty. And why it works? Because human brain has a completion bias. You are neurologically wired to fill the gaps and resolve anything that has been left incomplete. So when your listeners, audience have a small amount of mental work to connect the dots, there will be several powerful things that will happen. Their attention will be enhanced because they will be now listening. Their prefrontal cortex will stay actively engaged. Number two is they will have a better memory encoding and they'll remember the information longer because the information is being discovered in the brain by themselves. And third thing is that they will feel an ownership. So during your delivery, if you're making them think, if you're making them to fill that ambiguity, that means they are becoming part of your delivery, and that will give them a feeling of ownership. I know it's very subtle, it's very psychological, but this is what happens. I'll give you some examples of how you can do it. For example, you ask people certain questions. A question is a very good tool to do this. So you can ask them a question. What makes people likable? What is that one word that makes people likable? Is it them saying sorry? Is it them saying thank you? Or is it them saying please? What it is. Then leave it there. Either leave it there and come back to it later in your speech, or give them a few seconds to think about and then tell them. It's none of those words. It's actually the name of the person they're talking to. If you use your name so often, you will be likable because you're kind of connecting with the name. Another example that I can think of is you can ask, what's the difference between successful people and everyone else? It isn't talent, it isn't luck, and it's not even hard work. Can you think what it is? People will think it's uncomfortable, being uncomfortable. So it's kind of create ambiguity to fill the gaps later. Here is a cool psychological hack that you can use in your speaking and nobody's talking about it.